Hello, everybody. I'm on time for night. I got the timer to work. Yay. Hello. Hope you're all having an amazing March 4th. Today is Monday. I keep thinking it's Tuesday. At 8:30 p.m. CST as we usually do it. Had a busy day. Okay, guys. I've bought. Hello, Delano. Glad to see you're here. And you have a cool little for those watching either the future or now. Delano has a cool little thing because Delano is now a mod and Rise will be made a mod too. So don't mess with them. They will ban you or something. I don't know. But yeah, today's really strange because this whole weekend I couldn't focus. I was trying to study, even though my exams are in 2 weeks from now. I couldn't study, and it's because I was making a PC. I was putting together parts to buy a new PC. And today we've officially bought it about about 1K into debt now. But we have purchased a new PC. We got a 4060 in their i5 12th gen, 32 gigs of VRAM. Jesus, I wish. 32 gigs of RAM DDR5, and 4060. I think it was a 4060 Ti. So 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Goodness, 2 terabytes of SSD on a Sony something 9 something, I can't remember. Very excited. It's gonna be my first time building a PC, my first time owning a PC in almost 5 years. I've been using laptops ever since, and I'm ready to make the change. My current laptop right now, the graphics card is loose and it blue screens every time you breathe at it. I built an entire house, no joke. But now we can focus. It's out of our minds. It's being delivered on Thursday, which also is the day I get back. From college. I'm going to be, spring break time. And that whole weekend, I'm just going to be building it. It'll be scary. Anyways, let's get started with this stream, shall we? So let's pop over here. Ooh, the camera, does it look tilted to you guys? Oh, it's because it's zoomed in. We usually zoom in during these streams. There, that looks a bit better. Also, the light kind of feels off. But I think it's just because I messed with my stuff the other day. Anyways. Also, I really want to get Streamlabs to start working with the emojis or something. I don't know. I know there's a way. Streamlabs is quite advanced. But yeah, anyways, so we're going to pop over to here and do our 10-minute warm-up. So hope you're having a good day, Delano. Hope everyone's who's watching is having a wonderful day so far. I'm in a weird mood because I both want to be hyper-productive, but also there's nothing to be hyper-productive about. And my coping with that is I've been to 3 office hours today. 2 for TAs, 1 for a professor. Ironically, the most that culminated from the professor's office hours was her trying to get me to join as a peer teacher for next semester, which I'm not really qualified. I'm at office hours because I want a good grade, not because I'm good at the class. No, I do enjoy the class, and she's quite a very nice professor, but yeah, we'll see. Also, the legitimate worry of me doing school, having a job, and streaming every night did kind of appear in my mind. But that's an idea for the future time. Regardless, we're streaming now, and we're going to keep streaming until we're done with Drawbox, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Also, it's finally warming up. Some good temperatures. It sucks biking, but I would much rather it's much easier to bike. I'm not sure if there's any scientific reasoning behind this. But I feel that's harder to bike in the cold. Not just because of the cold weather, it's physically harder. Maybe it's because, I don't know, metal. If only you could clone yourself and be in 8 different places, if only. That'd be a pretty fun ability. Would I experience everything? Like that all the clones do at once? Like it's some kind of ethereal, strange... Because weirdly enough, and people don't like it when I say this, but I like the work. Most of the times. Like school, I like learning these things. The only part of school that I don't like is when I don't have a direct path to learn something. My professors aren't trying, being clear or helpful, which is very rare, but it does happen. There's no... Actually, no, there are some pretty perfect professors out there. But yeah, the only time I'm not happy with college is usually when I have to do the heavy lifting myself. Which, yeah, not everything's going to be spoon-fed to you, but what I'm talking about is if I've gone through all the lecture notes, all my personal notes, different YouTube videos, the textbook, and maybe even some office hours, and I still don't understand the concept, something's wrong. Then I don't enjoy it. But then I'm not the brightest, so maybe then Maybe just then I could blame it on my level of intelligence. But it's rarely the case. Because thank God, guys, for those who aren't in college who may be watching this, the textbook is king. If you ever want to learn anything, and I know many don't like share this sentiment, but the textbook is amazing. It is life-saving. It will, you know, grow your hair back if you're balding, or I don't know. Like it'll make you lose weight, gain muscle fast. It'll add 3 inches on your height. It'll just do whatever you need. You'll become good at art. But textbook is really a magical thing. Especially when the textbook has practice problems and those practice problems have answers in the back of the book. Because professors rarely like making their own problems. The textbooks will increase my balding. I remember when I started coding in C++, someone that said that C++ is a lot like male pattern baldness, because it makes, or it's like, it makes you lose your hair, it makes you lose your testosterone, you want to die. Like I can't remember what it is. Like the symptoms of C++ are very similar to, I can't remember what it was, but I loved it. Anyways, let's do an intersection. We keep doing pyramids because I like the pyramids. Let's do an organic form, you know? Okay, that was probably one of the worst organic forms I've ever drawn. Didn't ghost, that's half the reason why. Not horrible, but definitely not good. But yeah, I'm a firm advocate of the textbook. When exam season comes, you'll find me in the textbooks. Then again, when it comes to most things, people just put raw, undistilled knowledge in books. It won't solve your problems, but it'll give you a coursework, a path to follow. Oof! Can't fix your ellipses though, jeez. That is just on you. What are we doing? Let's do some ellipses. I have a feeling we need to do that. Yeah, what is this? Jeez. Man, I've been seeing a lot of great work in the Drawbox Discord. Everyone's really impressive over there. It's very inspiring. Oy. Oof, very bumpy. Oof. Okay, this was awful, but I like dropped my shoulder because I like stiffen up too much sometimes, and it did that. Okay. Let's just size it up a bit. Size it up? I don't think that's the right word. Just increase the size. Man, what am I doing? Oof. Guys, we gotta go to ellipse boot camp. 250 ellipses, or cylinders, and ellipses. Why not? Maybe for funsies, we'll just redo the lesson 1 exercise. Okay, we need to ghost more. I just realized, like, we're not... Okay, somewhat better, but... Oh, I didn't even start the timer. Oh, jeez. Wait, I did... Oh, wait. That's where the timer is. Okay, well, I can see it. You guys can't. So you just gotta trust me. And 3 minutes and 35 seconds from now, it'll be over. So you just gotta trust me on that. Ooh, why is my frame rate decreasing right there, huh? Also, my new mic came in. It's at my main house, though. That makes me sound so rich. My main house. It's my family's house. So, We're going to see a bit of an upgrade for those streams. So Friday, I guess you could say. That's somewhat better. It's weird. I don't know why, but my mic on this laptop sounds worse than my home laptop. I don't know why. It's getting better. It's still a bit loose. Also, we haven't been able to put the stream in the Drawbox Discord because we haven't been streaming Drawbox. Even though this is technically Drawbox, you know. 50% and my warm-ups, but we will return. It's weird. Oh my gosh, just putting Ultra Kill and like V1 in my stream titles, that video has like I think almost 20 views. That's ridiculous. Like compared to my par, compared to my average. Here, let me check this out. We've also, in that time, gotten 2 subscribers from that stream. Or, like, not from the stream directly. I thought it was 27 views. I would have freaked out. 30 views? 30 views? That's crazy. That's almost as much as my first stream, which is 55. That's actually crazy. Just because of V1. Oh my gosh. Just because of Ultra Kill. Wow. Well, there you go. That's what I get for putting Ultra Kill in my title. Am I going to do it again? Probably not. I don't want to artificially inflate my views. Plus, I just want people... We'll say it again, guys. I don't really care about having views. I care about people doing stuff that they love. Although the little green arrow that shows up whenever my view count goes up on my dashboard is pretty nice. Oosh. Let's do a fun ellipse. I'll call these fun because I'm slightly better at them. Not as evident by that one, but... For example, if we did a cylinder right here, we do our larger top one. Never mind. I lied. And our timer's up, despite what the stream says, just trust me. Alrighty, so, warm-up, really need to work on the ellipses as per usual. My line work is pretty decent, not gonna shoot it there. Probably need to press down a tiny bit harder on the pin, just for a tiny bit more, I wouldn't even say stabilization, just I need a bit more firm, that's the best way to put it. Awesome, so, let's pick up where we left off yesterday, and if we play things right, maybe tomorrow we'll, start, what is it called, lesson 3? Either tomorrow, depending on how we finish this, because I do want to finish this strong. I'm pretty excited. Speaking of, I need to actually pull out some materials that we were using yesterday. Which we'll do. Hopefully it didn't smear. That's a big fear of mine. Oh, okay, no, that's not it. Dang it. Oh no, where'd it go? That sounded so fake. Oh no, where'd it go? Guys, I'm a terrible actor. I'm gonna say it now. Not that that's the topic or anything, but I've never been, like, I have no will in my body to act, and that's a good thing because I was not blessed with the ability to act. So yesterday we did it on a sticky note first, and we just kind of wanted to. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. We just kind of wanted to estimate what our little guy was gonna do. What motion we wanted him doing, and we saw. Let's just put it right here. It's easiest to see on this white page. We saw that in this picture, he's punching, and we're like, oh, that's cool. Then his legs back a bit. This one's stepping forward. So we kind of recreated what we wanted to see here. We have the cannon arm, which is probably going to go much higher than the head. And the whole point was I wanted this box to feel like it was leaning and tilting forward, and twisting. And in fact, it should be the face should be a tiny bit more this way and down, towards us. So we're going to use this as a reference, just kind of how we think, the legs and stuff should turn out. One thing I do want to say before we get started as well, and we'll set our hour timer. Also, I hit my finger on a rusty bike today, and it hurts a lot. I don't know if what tetanus is or how tetanus happens, but maybe we got that. Who knows? Then again, I've been around rust all my life. I'm a rustaholic, so who knows? I did get my tetanus vaccine back in the day, so. Okay, why is this here? This is on like so many of the pages. It's right here. It's right here. What is that? This is just a blemish. Let's see. It's on the next page. It is not. Maybe it's from. Okay, I'll put a piece of paper underneath this because it could be the eraser shavings doing that. It's weird that it's in the same spot. I will not lie, but we'll keep a piece of paper under this just to make sure it's all nice. It is just a textbook. Jeez. I was about to say Facebook after that. Wow, I'm glad I caught myself. Anyways, so yeah, very excited. We're gonna be drawing it right here. I was saying before I interrupted myself like 8 times. We don't want it to be thick and crazy like this. We want these lighter, more consistent lines, and we've gotten better at doing that by. Oh, whoa. In fact, we're gonna zoom in already. We're gonna do that. Oh man, I kind of need to move the whole setup forward by keeping this tip of our pencil sharpened, not by like sharpening all of it, but just the tip, which we're getting slowly better at as we go along. I might have lied again. Quite a liar on the stream, I apologize. I'm like not trying to kill the pencil, but at the same time I want it to be sharp at all times for this. And also we'll be using this for coloring in it, because guess what? It's red, so we could add some cool color. Kind of like that one picture we saw yesterday. Anyways, man, the pencil's getting so much shorter. That's crazy. We will move forward, get some water, and then get into gear. I've been drinking too much sparkling water. I have one unopened right next to me. I'm pretty sure that's my 3rd today, but guess what? We're hitting that. Sensational. Okay, let's get going. So yeah, this box, it's over here. You guys just got to trust me that I'm looking at it. I don't even want to look at it too much. I want to look more at the reference to inform me of what's happening to the body. The face is going to be a lot more towards us. I am scared about sizing here, about like how much room I have on the page. Definitely a lot, like, yeah, the form kind of ends right here, so we could put the center dot, and we're going to give it a lot of headroom. Not headroom, foot room. So we're going to start up here and then work downwards. It smells like cigarette smoke. What in the world? That's the one thing I hate when I go to Europe. I've only been there twice, but still, it's a lot. Cigarettes. I despise it. Despise the smell. And just the concept of cigarettes, but don't get me started. Alrighty, I still feel like already this doesn't. You could barely even see what I drew, but I did 3 dots, part of the Y method. I feel like it isn't leaning forward enough. He's kind of twisting, so this. I mean, this is going to be foreshortened by a lot. These are somewhat equal. This one's going to be higher to emphasize that it's tilting down. So it's going to be like this. We'll move this right here. We'll move it all to the side a bit. I like that quite a bit. Let's remember his ratios. We had about a 3x4. So we'll just try to... I don't know how to do ratios when it comes to 3D objects, but we're going to try to just estimate. Oh, this box looks to be 3x4. So yeah, it shouldn't go this far this way, so either we make it taller, which I'm going to do, because we can afford that, and keep the same. So once we make it taller, this can be still the same size, yet kind of feel like Batman. Cool. So I'm kind of getting lost in the dots here, so I'm gonna add little X's. The ones I like. I'm trying to be very minimal with my line work right here, even though that's not the point of construction. I don't want to overcrowd it like that because it's kind of hard to erase. And I still don't like this because I don't feel like we see enough of the head. It's not tilted forward enough, so we're going to move this one up just a tiny bit. And this one down just a tiny bit. And this one down just a tiny bit. And then we're going to commit. Make sure it's still angled like this. There we go. Very nice. Very hard to see, but... I think that's pretty solid. Hey, it's Rise! Speaking of Rise, we're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Rise is now... I knight thee, both Rise and the Lesson Gatekeeper. If I ever do that Drawbox comment, or comic, I'm definitely gonna have like Rise as like every time the main character, the Drawbox dude, completes a lesson, you know, like climbs that mountain's the final scale, the guard of the gates, the you know, the one who determines if they may pass maybe. You know, it's gonna be, yeah, Delano's gonna be like Virgil. Rise, yeah, Rise was there the whole time. I was seeing Rise more as like the who's the judge at the gates of hell? Or no, it's not even hell, because when Dante goes, there's that little section there with like the people getting stung by the wasps. I forgot to start my timer. Then he actually goes into the first level, which is like limbo or whatever, right? With like all the philosophers and stuff. And then kept going down until there's like the first major segment of like, this is where the bad crimes actually start. And there's the guard there to like determine who's actually terrible enough to go in there. Something like that. No, that's Rise. I'm a Dante's Inferno nerd. I apologize. So we want this to be somewhat non-foreshortened, but we do want to emphasize that this side is going down quite a bit. So we're going to tuck that in. Kind of like this. Maybe in right there. Might have been a bit too foreshortened right there. Let me go on a 5-minute tangent while I think Rise is a guardian of hell. How flattering. I need to buy just a razor blade. It's much easier to sharpen when you have it. Actually, I do have a knife. Do I want to use it for a pencil though? That's a bit demeaning for that high quality of a knife. TLDR, it's not the kind for sharpening simple pencils. That makes me sound so facetious. Ooh, I have a big cool knife. No. Oh, here comes the fire alarm, guys. I'm gonna mute real quick. Someone was cooking on probably noodles on the back stove, which has a lot of debris in it and it smokes a lot. We're unmuted, right? Yeah, okay, cool. There's that one stream where I just completely forgot to unmute. That was not too good. This goes that way. I learned, honestly, it's just better to not use my ruler to estimate vanishing points, because then weird stuff happens. That's not to say the ruler's better, just I'm not used to using the ruler. Nope, here the alarm goes again. They did not learn their lesson. If it happens again, I'm texting in my roommate group chat, 3 strikes, you're out. I'm so set on that. Sorry if you guys can't totally see what I'm doing. You could kind of see it. I'm not sure how the bitrate of the stream is responding to it. Here we go. Oh my god. Just felt like something. What is going on? The fire alarm's going off? My entire apartment is shaking. I think that warrants a text in the group chat. Cool beans. This feels a bit high, but we'll stick with that. Hi. Okay, we'll work with it. Oh, we should have made the box a lot deeper. Because right now the box is only encapsulating about like this area. Or maybe even right here. It's not even considering the front. Which definitely needs to be constructed, if anything. I say we just extend it backwards when the time comes. That'll be a worry for another time, practically. I give it a lot of room over here, which I probably shouldn't have, but we'll deal. So we have the first leg. It's kind of twisted a bit out compared to the rest, because like this is forward, so this is tilted. So this thing is stepping forward. So I don't want to draw it too out, and we have to keep in mind it is getting smaller as it goes away from us. And I'm drawing it slightly out of the waist. So like that's going to be the main part of the box that we see right there. And then we have this part that goes right down, which I'm going to keep pretty parallel to that. One and near 90-degree angle right there. Actually, we're going to go a tiny bit more than 90 degrees because this thing's going down. In fact, we do have to be mindful. Legs disappear. You know, they're going towards the vanishing point. So I think right here is okay. And if they're stepping out and it's a bit to the side, then we're going to see Not a lot. This leg. Yeah, because we want to do kind of... Trying to be very mindful of the placement of my thing. So if we're going this way... We don't want to see a ton of the top of this. I think this is somewhat acceptable. I want this to be pretty parallel, PP. Practically parallel. The PP leg. It's a bit out to the side more than I intended, but I'm pretty happy with that. We don't need to do the inside totally, but I'm still going to for construction's sake. Very nice. No, that's totally off. There we go. Should have foreshortened it a bit, made it seem a bit deeper than it actually is, but... Then we got this part of the leg, which is going to be just basically the same line. Tiny bit off. Nice. Right here it's stomping, so we're going kind of straight down and back. We're going to get really foreshortened at this point. And the leg, while it should be longer, it's going to be like this. Because guess what? Foreshortening. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. We're going to go back here. Now, have we emphasized the twist of the body when it's punching? Not totally. Yeah, it converges quite quickly. Practically. Right here. Which adds a nice little kind of natural taper to the leg as well. Hey, learn to cache. Oh my god. Clash, sorry. Not cache. Yeah, we're back to robots. We're taking a break from lesson 3. Sorry, man, when did you send this message? I apologize, I didn't see this. I've been so focused on it. Yeah, we're doing a lot of Ultra Kill stuff right now. We're doing something called the Guttertank, as you can tell by probably the name of the stream. Having a lot of fun with it, trying to do a really intense and detailed construction of the robot punching. Very much inspired by Rise's work recently. Did some excellent job making a swords machine and a street sweeper, street cleaner, whatever it is. Shout out to Ultra Kill. Oh, I said I'd stop saying that word. But yeah, love Ultra Kill, one of my favorite games. Not of all time, but definitely one of my favorite games. And just putting Ultra Kill in my title apparently gets me tons of views. So, anyways. actually gonna put that line in front to emphasize, hey, that's in front. Grabbed my eraser to sharpen my pencil. It's kind of the opposite. Oh, here we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I was about to say, oh, I mastered the technique of sharpening the lead on my pencil, and then I broke it. So, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, back to it. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I have a bunch of the... There, you guys can see the shirt I'm wearing. Kavel shirt reveal. I'm wearing a probably 10-year-old shirt. I'm already in my pajamas because I was like, I got back from the gym today and I was so sweaty. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shower and I'm just gonna put on my pajamas and we're just gonna be in bed. Not in bed. We're studying, but you know, same thing. And thank goodness I had a really hard topic today on parsing and how some languages parse their code and grammars and stuff. Thank goodness, shout out, oh dang it. Shout out to Nesso Academy. Amazing videos. Very much saving my grade right now. Heaven forbid my professor does the hard work. There we go. Most of one leg. I kind of wish I didn't make this line so thick, but it's whatever. Man, I just had to like really focus my eyes at the screen. Like this, I apologize guys, this is probably very hard to see. And then we have the feetsies, which we're gonna go from right here to probably about right here. Maybe we'll extend it a tiny bit out, just to be like, hey. This line is really bothering me. So we're going to nuke it. As all things that bother us should be. So yeah, this line is going to kind of behave with this vanishing point. Not entirely, but I'm going to do it just to satisfy my brain. Because it's connected to the same box. It's the same structure. So yeah, we're going to cut off right there. Very nice. I'm not going to draw through this. I could, I should, I won't. Actually, never mind, you guys drive a hard bargain, we will. I heard him comfy in the back of my head saying, Cav, please draw through your forms. And then I did. Like a force ghost. No, I'm not going to. Screw it. Okay, back to it. So this next part of the legs, very fun. It's like twist towards us and then super foreshortened. It's gonna be a bit hard to do, but we got it. So yeah, the tricky part will be where this first part of the leg kind of ends up. Oh, did not mean to do that. And I would be like, oh, we could just preview where we want this line to be. We need to learn how to make our marks and not need to like do searching lines. We need to think about it beforehand. We know the joint is inside, but a lot of it's going to be outside once it... So we could start like right here, right? But like, it doesn't matter necessarily. It does matter where we start, but a lot of the visible leg is going to be coming from underneath the actual thing, kind of like this, you know? So if we defined... Let's be like, okay, our legs are kind of in the middle. So you can see it juts out here. It goes right here. It's a bit in defiance of the one I did last night, but I think I like that a bit more. Make it a tiny bit wider. Okay, and so this one, no, dang it, okay. just talked about ghosting lines, we're going to tilt it a bit more towards the viewer. Like that. And this is a 2-point box, so we have the rest of the leg back here. Very good, very nice. And then we're gonna drop it. Yeah. Does that look good so far? I feel like it needs to be a bit more foreshortened. There. Okay, let's try to be very careful with this eraser. Make sure there's no lead on my hands this time. Nice. This one, not going to foreshorten too much. In fact, I kind of wanted to just stay mostly wide. So here, I actually may just cheat and use my ruler. Man, I'm going against all my words I've said, so like, oh, I don't use the ruler here. Hey, good to see your eyes. Thank you very much. We're trying our hardest. I really should, you know what, we're drawing through this. Uncomfy was right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Father, please no. Okay. Forgive me for I have sinned. I did not draw through my forms. Your penance will be 400 boxes. You're so bad. Nah, you're not. Don't stress, man. I bet you're perfectly fine, and if not, you're where you need to be, and we will improve going forward. I was checking like to see if Rise put any work in our Discord, and I just see Delano put. Once I told Delano he was now mod, he just put, I could put this on a resume, right? Oh, jeez. It's not cheating because this is for fun. True. That's true. But don't worry, Rise. If you do truly believe you suck, I suck as well. And we'll march forward, just as this Guttertank does. We will learn and improve. Despite how absolutely painful that may be. Would you guys be worried? I just thought of a really dumb bit. And I'm not like at the point in streaming or where you guys know me well enough that like I do a lot of bits. But like what if I did a bit where I just like didn't know that jobs don't give you spring break? Like I was about to ask, so who's gonna enjoy their spring break? And Rise is like, oh, you don't have a spring break in the job. I'm like, what do you mean? It's such a dumb bit. I've been watching too much Germa. Get me out of there. I don't think anyone could do the anti-humor, kind of like Germa does. Now I could actually hit mods ban him. Mods. Now we just need competitive, so I could be. So we're in plastic. So we're in lesson 1. So we're in 250 bucks. Just the difference is there's no shame in being less than 1. Oh my gosh, I've just realized like I smeared red lead all over my shirt. That's worth it to save the thing. This seems a bit more forward than I want, but that's okay. Because now, in accordance with our little dude that we doodled last night, this thing's going to get super foreshortened. So these lines, kind of like these lines, are going to share. They're going to be parallel right here. But now this is going to get super foreshortened. We just want to keep these relatively the same size once they get down here. Actually do kind of get a spring break. It's a period of time that the squadron recommends to take leave. I stole a ton of paper from work. They're going to get you from that. You're like, hey, you have to work overtime now because you stole so much paper. Good to hear. Oh, wow. That was voice crack. You know, it'd be fun if we could get to the point where, like, we could host donation streams and, like, or, like, charity streams and some, like, we could get art supplies for those who, like, really want to... Actually, I feel like art supply, like, why don't we just give people food? Or, like, you know... I feel like that's such a non-issue compared to some of the greater things in the world. Who knows? Everything's a non-issue compared to, like, childhood cancer or starvation or whatever it may be. So that's a pretty invalid argument. I hate the word non-issue. I don't know why I just used it. So yeah, this foot is definitely larger than this foot, even though it's further away. Like, I feel like if we want to really emphasize that this is bending, we have to super foreshorten it to the point where it's kind of excessive. Kind of like I'm excessively doing this. So, like, kind of like this. And then we'll have one right here for the foot. And because it's so far away, our hoof, as we talked about yesterday, hoof is gonna turn into more of a square. And that looks egregiously too small. Art supplies would be neat, but most people that can get them are in Cuba and places that can't get them through. Like, I swear I can construct anything that's robotic or sharp, but as soon as it gets more of the shapes, it's over. For sure. I feel that entirely. That's why I like doing it for 50%, not like people or things like that. Or even robotic hands, because, like, that's the thing, like, after a while, you do get better at it, you do have to do it, and the philosophy there is... Well, it's all just breaking things down to their most basic shapes. Just, it's easier to break down a vending machine into its basic shapes than a deer. I'm really cooking in my brain about... Because this makes it seem... Oh yeah, in reference to this, that makes it seem like the floor is really far away. It is going back, but I feel like this is too straight up for it to be behaving like this. So that's why this is kind of wonky and a hard choice, is because this one right here isn't promoting the fact that this could bend back. It's going too far down already. So if it stops like right here, maybe we could. But I say we just keep what we have for now and work with it. A lot of this stream may just be construction, but I think that's fine. I'm in no rush. And technically, if we could hold off lesson 3 till the end of the week, when I move back, that would be a pretty good separation of time and space. Shout out Woodkid. I guess we're just keeping that in our vocab now. That's a bit better. I like it. But also, there's some good news, Ryzens. I bet you $10 there's been at least 10,000 people who have been in our same shoes when it comes to art. And I bet you at least 5,000 of them made it out. And the fact that we've been in Drawbox for so long is a testament and just a fact that we'll make it through this. We will learn. We're just getting to the hard part of learning where it's things that we're not good at. And that always sucks. Like I was saying it earlier. When I first picked up drawing for Drawbox, people were asking me like, yeah, that's okay, we're both been in so long, yeah. Man, we're gambling, you know, like it's that sunk cost fallacy. Then again, we will become great artists. If it be just Delano, you and I, we still will thrive. Delano, if you are here, please let us know what you're working on tonight. I'd love to see it. It's been a hot minute since we've got gotten a Delano art update. Yeah, okay, here's my issue. This should have bent forward more, and this should have... Because if this bent forward more, we could have... Should we redo it? Always been doing huge. Okay, guys. Design idea. We erase all of this and tilt this box forward more so we can bend the knee more so it has more room. Because we're doing a good job of recognizing where our objects are in space. And we've recognized that the floor is kind of somewhere here. And right now, this leg can only stand up. If we want it to be super foreshortened back, we have to move it and pinch. We have to literally here's our knee, and it's pretty straight right now. And here's the floor. And if we want to move it forward like this, we have to tilt this box forward. So, for those in chat, do you think we should erase this and tilt this box more forward to make it more dynamic? This is a trick question because I already have an answer in mind. I just want you guys to validate. Also, starting to get the foundation down really well. Great to hear, Delano. Please send pictures if you're comfortable with it. And now I'm improving for sure. I'm just glad I'm sketch something. Leave it out for... Yes, exactly. Having stuff to look at that is very, very rewarding. And I'm not sure how far the delay is for you guys, but I've made my decision. We're tilting that box more. We're gonna try our best. Look at, oh my gosh, the camera's shaking so much. Sorry if that's making anybody sick. I'm gonna get a smaller eraser out for the more fine details. Thank God I got this Cottonwood Arts sketchbook, shout out, because it is handling what I'm putting down. Take this. This has always been a favorite eraser of mine because it's quite powerful and very precise. I just realized I have the corners. I don't need to worry about erasing the center line. Very good. Okay, sharpen this a bit more. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna basically we're gonna keep nearly. So when you move the knee up, the base of the hip, the base of the quad, I guess you could call this, is gonna kind of raise up a tiny bit, but the main thing is the visibility of the head, like the top of this box, is going to decrease. So we're going to go back here. And we're mainly just going to see the front plane of this now. So now, we're going to foreshorten. That's what we wanted to do to indicate that this thing is lifting up towards us and going away. Right? Actually, no, because it's getting towards, coming towards us, so we're going to keep a lot of it here. So less foreshortening. So you're saying it isn't that big. And in fact, it's so not that big that it's almost PP, practically parallel. Parallel to what? Nothing, but like, you know, the horizon line, I guess I should say. Still feel. There we go. Big old quad. Quad! So this will give us a slightly better opportunity to have a wider base for our knee. And look, it's kind of on the same level as that. Focus up, please. I know it's a hard one. Here, I'm gonna put it like a manual focus on this. Focus, focus. There's a pizza on your focus. If you guys get that, please let me know, because that's a wonderful video. I felt like my sinuses clear up. That was such like a clear, good zoom. Or like a good, you know, like, oh. I just felt refreshed. Okay, we're gonna lock it in. Oh, dang it. Okay, lock it in at 58. That seems to be the magic number for this. Now we're gonna move. This is almost for the point where it's connecting with this back line, kind of. In fact, we can angle that a bit more. Nice. It's the easiest thing to see on the page. And now we're gonna go back with it. Do you think the I've not played or even looked at anything involving the game. Do you think the game Helldivers has easy to draw robots? The game is visually stunning, so I wouldn't expect them to have easy to draw things. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, like, you look easy to draw. It's not an insult, I wouldn't consider it an insult, just, yeah, it's an observation. You look easy to draw. So yeah, this plane's gonna be pretty noticeable on the inside. Check the YouTube stuff, see how that's all going. There we go, good. Oh no, wait, does it? Oh no, wait, does it? Oh no way, does it? Add a comment there right now. Okay. Helldivers. Robot. I think they look like Terminator, so. Oh wait, no, this mech thing. Oh, it kind of gives me Warhammer vibes. Yeah, this thing does seem it looks harder than the Guttertank for sure. They kind of look comical, but I know they don't mess around. There's that AT-AT looking thing too. That's the freak. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I just say put Helldivers in the anything. Yeah, look at this guy. It's practically we're already drawing him. Here, I'll drop this in the Discord. Heck, I won't just drop this in the Discord, guys. People. Look at this. Look at the little toes. It has robot toes. Cool. Also, shout out Saitama, inspiring this. Gosh, I love that intro so much. I don't think it's the world's best intro, or like anime's best intro, but man, does One Punch have a great intro. I just love the. Actually, no. Okay. Also, the Metal Bat theme. I don't know why I'm obsessed with Metal Bat's theme. They're kind of like slowly. I love that. Anyways, we'll continue. See, this is a lot better. It has a wider base. It's still kind of far away, so we could put like something under his leg there. I don't know. One Punch ending is amazing. No one talks about ending one though. I'm not gonna lie, Cypher, I would definitely put that tag on a video. Yeah, I'm not sure because I don't totally want to draw it just yet, which sucks because right now is the hype. But also, I don't want people here because they're clickbaited. I want them here because they're gonna draw or work out or cook or make music or something. Don't know how they'd make music with my annoying voice in their ears. Maybe they'll just have the stream open. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. OBS Whoa. Okay, guys, is everything good on your end? I just got a warning that OBS Studio disconnected. Hopefully everything's good on your guys' end. Let me know if there's anything up with the stream. Just message me in Discord. I think, yeah, I have normal. That's mod chat. I bet I can see. Yeah, okay, we're good. Huge. Yeah, I don't think I have a mod chat. I will need to. Oh, I could turn on moderation activity. That's cool. Oh, there's time. I could turn on timestamps. Thankfully. Oh, thankfully. Thank goodness. Okay, now I can see when you guys send messages, so I can know how far off I am from addressing them. Cool. Yes, uncomfy. We'll draw through our forms. I know. There we go. We got the legs. Sharpen up my pencil a bit. This poor pencil. Maybe I'd do better with mechanical colored pencils. I've seen some pros use that. Some form intersections to help us out. Cool, all that for some legs, jeez. Alrighty, let's focus up on the arms. This is the hard part for me. Legs, ironically, were kind of okay today. So arm-wise, we have to remember, if this is the main body, we're about a third down. So maybe, probably right here. So, I don't want to do a lot of construction. I want to keep it simple, not too chaotic, but I will do this. Just to help ourselves out. But if you can inspire people, what's wrong with relating to? True. That's why I use mechanical. Yeah, that's a really good choice. I do like when I can like on the side of the pencil. I do like that kind of dynamic nature to it. Oh my gosh, this pencil's getting so small. But yeah. Cool. Okay, let's add our arm. Size-wise, I wasn't too specific. It's about as thick as a leg, I'd say. Actually, it's pretty skinny over here. So it's skinny. Oh yeah, because it does have that little block coming out. So yeah, we're gonna start it a bit back. Be like this. It is skinnier, so it's gonna be about this size. So we will transfer that over to the other side. I may erase these construction lines in the center, but for now we're gonna keep them. I hear one of my roommates moaning. Interesting. Probably playing Smite. Anyways. Not moaning in that way. Oh Jesus, that sounds really that sounds bad. Oh, jeez, not like that. Jesus. Probably tilted. Nah, he's the calmest guy in the world. Or not even calm, but like, not an angry bone or a sad bone in his body. Very, very kind person. He will hit like the, oh my god! And that's probably what, like, I heard right there. Okay, there's our kind of arm widths. So arms are going to be a box starting right here. And then it's going to kind of come out like this. Oh wait, we have to be specific here. Bad set of wording there, but 5-minute timeout. I just randomly get muted. So yeah, arm. It's weird because like obviously this is not mechanically how it would behave, and I'm thinking a bit too hard about that. But this arm, yeah, it's tilted up like this. So there's that tiny part jutting out, so not a lot, like maybe like this. And it's going to be a lot down too, because if we look over here, it's like pretty pinched. That's the best. Like it's just so we only have a tiny bit, and it's not even drooping that much, so it's gonna be out like this, just for a tiny bit. Drooping. And since this form is connected not by this axis, but by this, we're gonna follow this VP. So right here, I'm gonna extend it. Assume the VP is about right here towards my chest. So we're gonna pop it about right here. Is that where I put it? Really? You sure about that, Gav? Are you sure about that? I'm not too happy with that, it just looks off. But okay. So yeah, it's going to be sharing the tilt kind of too. I didn't even realize that, but it is. It's been filled with the sudden urge to play No Man's Sky. Oh my god! Give me a second. This is very important. Guys, chat. This is important. Everybody. Someday, We're drawing this from No Man's Sky. This is one of my favorite ships from No Man's Sky. Used to be my old... Oh my gosh, yeah. Absolutely love it. We're drawing this sometime soon. I don't know when, but guys, it's happening. Just as a note. And you're going to give Lesson 4 another shot? Awesome, good to hear. Keep on rolling, roll to the punches. But yeah, that's happening. I love No Man's Sky. I liked it day one. I'm pretty sure I talked about this on stream before. Even I was much younger when it came out day one, and I had like a very lower expectation of video games, but still, I loved it. Oh, drop it in Discord. Yeah, sorry. I put it on stream for like a mid-second, but yeah, there we go. One of my favorite ships. Absolute beauty as sci-fi ships go. You really can't go wrong with it. I had a blue one. Many of their ships... Actually, yeah, the blue one I had was in the top left of the picture I'm sending you guys on Discord. Awesome ships, though. Yeah, and the... Oh, wow. The concept artists for this game did an excellent job. They look so cool. Ironically, I want to get better at drawing people one day, so probably would be wise for me to avoid that, but wise. It's not like it's gonna hurt me, but yeah. So let's go back to our picture over here. So we have this chunk right here. So in fact, this could be technically wider, and it's gonna be tilted. So I'm gonna erase this. Yeah. Lots of erasing, I know, but we're gonna do it right. Nice. Okay. Maybe I need to invest in like a really fine eraser or something, I don't know. But yeah, now that we know it's going to be tilted, we're going to say this is the highest point. And it is angled down, so we'll go about right here. Keep that. But now instead of doing this, we're going to drop it to about like right here on the box. Which will also make it longer. Like this. I don't like this line because it's not totally behaving the way I want it to. That's why. Should we make another channel on the Discord just for like art references and stuff? Like one for chatting, one for art, one for concepts that we like, one for our actual art. Kinda divvy it up a bit. Okay, we're losing focus. We're not thinking before we draw. So while that is a warning that we should probably call it for the night, which I will heed by in some degree. At the same time, let's try to figure it out. So we want our mounting point here. It's wide and it's a bit longer, so we do have to be totally like a big creative mosh pit. I like that. Also, I don't know why I'm on the top of the Discord. It's Delano's Discord. Come on. Come on. But yeah, let's see. See, this thing... I think defining this axis will be pretty important. So this line's going out like this. I think I mean, I am sharing my 50% right now. But yeah, mayhaps in the future. I say we just keep it simple and do a box. We don't tilt too much right now. But we do tilt that back part. So we have this axis right here. It's actually going to be a bit larger than we want because it's on the side and it's much closer to us. So that's something to consider. Then tilt-wise, actually that's excessive. Nice, okay. We're going to tilt it just a bit to the back. How we'll do that is we have this, and we're going to drop this right here, and just make the slightest line. We have practically what, right now, a rectangle right here. And we're going to say, okay, at this point in the rectangle, that sounds weird, we're going to do that. And then we're going to have a somewhat parallel line. Oh jeez. Oh no! Oh, dropped my cap. There we go. Okay, there we go. And it's not super wide, but it does have some height, so we'll go to about right here. My intuition calls. There we go. This line needs to move just a tiny bit back. Oh dang it, these lines accidentally merge. Wait, if this is tilted, that means this has to be tilted forward. Dang it! Guys, we're losing it. Okay, let's calm down. Also, yeah, we need to sharpen the pencil, stop doing so many searching lines. Easier said than done, but... Not totally making me happy, but we're gonna stick with it. My intuition's taking over mostly here, but I think that's not a horrible thing. Nice. I say that wasn't too bad. And so there's a bit of a gap between this and the arm. I don't think we got a good side view. We have a bit of a gap right there. So I'd say the actual arm starts right here. We do have a bit of a bend. And it's about like that. Yeah, if we look right here, that gap we didn't manage too well. In fact, in inspiration of that gap being pretty poorly managed, we're not going to be too crazy with this gap. I'm actually going to erase that because I'm going to merge these boxes a bit. Intersect them, if you will. I was going to raise it up. Nah. I changed my mind on that. Just, yeah, this... No. Okay, we do have to tilt it. Dang it. Now I'm kind of just messing with planes. Not actual planes. Side of his arms, pretty skinny. Pretty light. Cool. And finally we're going to have the circle, which is going to be pretty... I don't know how to describe it. Contrasted compared to like where this is going. Because we have this, which could be skinnier in all honesty, but the cannon's going to cover up a lot of it, the rocket. It's right here. I think we're right here-ish. Yeah, it's pretty big. And that goes above his head, so that's going to go. Oh, I don't want it to cover up like his entire form. But yeah, I say we good bet right here. Let's see, this one's technically moving towards us. Because we're looking straight at this, so... But... It maintains most of its form. It's its chunkiest over here. And then it has a bit of a tinier thing right here. That continues to almost the entire top. Something like that. Even though there's a taper right there, a little flange, I'm just gonna do this for now. To say, hey, you know, that's there, but we don't care. We do care. And then, yeah, there's the section underneath. So we'll continue this line downwards to right there. And here's the bottom of it, which is and we're ignoring the taper again. Something like that. Holding a big old cigarette or something, I don't know. Okay, and we're gonna leave it here for tonight. Gonna kind of reinforce some of these lines. Nice. Yeah. Bold choice, I know. Redefining that line because I didn't like it. In fact, I don't like a lot of this. How much this arm jets out. Sharpen it. Get a just good fine line in there and call it done. Don't overdo it. Nice. Okay. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's talk about what we've done so far tonight. So, do's and don'ts. Just we liked what we didn't. I like everything that we've done so far. This leg's a tiny bit. I mean, there's tiny errors that I'm definitely noticing as we go along. One thing that I liked that I did tonight was I was a bit conscious of when I started just throwing stuff at the page and losing my focus, which is really when this arm started. Thankfully, I slowed down a bit. I still kept going, which I might have not, shouldn't have. We'll see. And this is just a construction at the end of the day. But other than that, great construction. I really like my fix that I did with the leg. That decision I made going through, that was a pretty good one. Yeah, like, you know, I'm starting to notice minor things like this should be over here. I'm gonna be finished touching it. Oh my gosh, this is shrinking so much. That's insane. I'm gonna call it for now because I'm probably just gonna make edits that I don't necessarily believe in or want, or they're gonna be a bit too hasty, you know, put more thought behind it. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. So lesson 3 is delayed for yet another day, sadly. But, yeah, so I'm very happy with this. We're gonna keep it going. Maybe do a bit of a longer warm-up. I just feel like my line work is getting worse, which is false. But it's one of those things like, oh, I didn't work out for a day. I'm gonna get no, come on. But yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna stream tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We won't be streaming Thursday. We're gonna be heading back to the apartment, back to my home. We're gonna get a new mic then and a whole new computer. So it's gonna be a bit bumpy, a bit strange, but I'm gonna enjoy every step of the process. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.